up everyone, and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video we'll be going over impossible thoughts to imagine. So I don't know about you, but me personally, one impossible thought to imagine for me, try and imagine, right, nothing. I'm not talking about white space, a glow, emptiness. Literally, try and imagine nothing. And by nothing, I mean literally, you cannot associate it with anything. You cannot associate it with emptiness. You cannot associate it with blissfulness. Literally nothing. There is nothing that this thought, this imagination can be associated with. That, like, if you can imagine that, yeah, you're on some god tier level. For me personally, I personally think that it's impossible currently to imagine it. You know, you never know, it might actually be possible in the future, but let me know if you can imagine it, and if you can, please do tell me what it's like. What is that thought like? Another impossible thought to imagine for me, try and imagine a color, a new color that you cannot associate with another color. I'm not talking about a shade I'm not talking about like a new shade or a new mix of colors, you know. I'm talking about a color that is not in the color spectrum, a color that does not exist, that we cannot identify, that we cannot even begin to describe, to associate with another color. that I honestly, currently I think that's impossible for me to imagine right now. But you know what, maybe one day if I try hard enough, I'll imagine that and I'll tell you guys what color I thought of. Another thing I think that is hard to imagine or impossible to imagine, imagine an answer that has no question to it whatsoever. Like, I mean, imagine if I was to spitball here, if I was to say tree, imagine if I was to imagine a random tree, right? A tree on a skateboard. Oh, yeah. There would be a question tied behind that. It would be like, why is the tree on the skateboard? How is the tree skateboarding? What kind of skateboard is it? What color wheels is the skateboard, etc. But to imagine an answer that has zero question tied to it, an answer where you cannot possibly ask a question related to that answer, around that answer, man, if you can imagine that, hey, you're beyond me, honestly. That's gonna wrap it up, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do like, comment and subscribe, and in the comment sections tell me, what do you think is impossible to imagine? I'll see you the next time.